okay? So, always a joy to see my face. Okay, so in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to talk to you all about content marketing, PR, and boob jobs, because naturally all three go hand in hand. So in particular, I'm going to talk to you about our client, the Avoca Clinic, and how in the midst of a content campaign, we discovered that the content we were creating had a lot more potential than we initially thought. So previously, we sent out a survey. We sent out a survey to women who were past patients who had undergone breast surgery, so be that an augmentation or a reduction. And in that survey, we were asking them about their experiences pre and post-surgery and why they decided to have the surgery in the first place. So when we got the answers back, we were surprised. We were surprised because of how emotive these answers were. It was really, really clear that these women weren't keeping up with the Kardashians, they weren't following trends. The decision to have breast surgery was a huge one, and it was one that wasn't taken lightly, and it was after much thought and consideration. In fact, you can see the words that these women used to describe their bodies pre-surgery, so words like masculine, insecure, flat, frumpy, shy, like they weren't happy. So we paused our original plan, which was to use all of these survey results to create blog content. And instead we realized, okay, we have a really unique insight here, and this is really valuable, especially to media. So we repackaged all of that information into the form of a press release, and we sent it out. So what happened next? Well, it worked, thank God. So we got clippings in the Herald, as well as 2 feature articles in the Irish Independent. So by just taking a step back and really realizing the value of the content we had, we were able to give our client a whole new level of publicity and exposure. So we were delighted with ourselves. But then we thought, okay, how do we measure that success? We'd seen that the PR industry had really been struggling with kind of its measurement metrics, particularly equivalent advertising value and newspaper reach, rather. So we wanted something that was a lot more measurable and a lot more quantifiable. So this is where our metric, Wolfgang equivalent page views, comes into play. So if we just look at the 2 independent articles, we know both of those articles, when they were on the Irish Independent site, they got 62,000 page views between them. Okay, so 62,000 page views. What does that mean, and what does that mean for the Avoca Clinic in particular? Well, using our equivalent page views metric, that publicity and our PR venture translated into 3 months' worth of total website page views for our client. So we were delighted. So on top of getting PR clippings, or media mentions and clippings in some of Ireland's top media, and creating a whole new metric from which to measure that success, we also still created all the amazing blog content that we had initially set out to. So while a successful PR campaign, like the one we just did, gives your brand a whole new world of exposure and gets your brand out there to a wider audience, evergreen and personalized content like this really is invaluable to a brand, especially like the Avoca Clinic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to finish on a thought from digital marketeer Jay Baer, who says that as marketeers and as content marketeers, we should be creating content that's so interesting people will pay for it. Well, this being Wolfgang, we have a different slant on that. We want to create content that's so interesting journalists will publish it. And this is something we really see the value in, and we try to live by in everything we create in here at Wolfgang. And I hope it's a philosophy that you can all agree with. So yeah, that's me. Thanks very much.